Go ahead.
All right, we're going to do a scale calibration. They've been having complaints about inconsistent weights, so we need to search where the problem could be. We're going to pause the machine, return to the main menu, go to manual operation, and we can select weigh and open all the weigh buckets to empty them. This will get all of the food out of the weigh buckets. Now we can go check the weight as it's empty and search for any issues. This is typical fluctuation, not abnormal. It's hovering around 0. Everything looks good. Oh, except for here. We've identified a bucket that is having an error. This number is common when a bucket is overweight or out of calibration, and you will see that number appear exactly like this on other buckets as they have errors. 14 is good, and back to 1. We're good. So we have identified 13 as the issue. So we are going to return to the main menu and enter the calibration menu.
Go ahead and show it.
The password is typically all ones to enter the calibration menu. This operation typically requires 2 technicians to make it faster and easier. 1 technician on the scale above to move the calibration weight from bucket to bucket, and 1 technician down here moving from one bucket to the next to perform the calibration. The first step is to select the bucket. We want to clear the scale, which we cleared bucket 13, and we're going to input the bucket number. 1, 3. You can see right here the bucket number has been highlighted from our input, and we will push enter. You can see the same number is reflected here as was on the manual operation that we were previously in. Press enter once more and see the cursor move to full. At this point, it is now ready to place the calibration weight in the bucket. We have an assortment of 1 kilogram calibrated weights available at our disposal. You can see 1,000 grams printed here. We have this Pac-Man shaped weight. We also have bars, and we also have round weights. Proper placement on the weigh bucket is necessary. Depending on the weight, you can rest the weight here. You can use this weight here, and the round weight you can place inside. It's important when placing the weight that the weight does not touch the top bucket. We don't want this. For an accurate calibration, the weight needs to be independent on the weigh bucket. When the cursor is moved to full, you can now tell the other technician to put the weight on the load cell. Put the weight on number 13. Once the weight is on and the technician has said the weight is there, press enter again. The cursor moves back, and now you can read the 1 kilogram weight is now present on the load cell. At this point, tell the technician above to remove the weight. Okay, remove the weight. As you can see, the weight has now returned to near 0. This fluctuation occurs with the sensitivity of the load cell. Air conditioning blowing on the load cell can make this fluctuate like this. Walking on the mezzanine, any type of vibration can cause this. This is normal and to be expected. Once the calibration is complete, If you have others to calibrate, you simply input the next number, press enter, and repeat the process. Once you have concluded calibrating all of the buckets that need to be calibrated, we can return to our manual operation and verify once again that this bucket has been recalibrated. It is now reading in a normal range, and we can return to the main page, return to run, and continue the process.